What about the gaming world? Because every time I look at it, like, I looked you up on the internet and stuff, and it seems like there's quite a lot of bitchiness in your world. Like, quite a lot of people are like, I hate him, he created Minecraft, how dare he not be me, you know?
It's not only gods that create worlds. Sometimes it can be a person. Like, literally, a person. Markus Notch Persson, the legendary Swede who co-founded Mojang, the company which created the all-time best-selling video game, Minecraft, and literally had a temple built for him. But not everything was top-notch for Notch. Some say that he later became a victim of the cancel culture. Others argue that it was totally deserved. What happened? Just like the longest journeys begin with a single step, the Minecraft empire began with a single block. May 17th, 2009 was the day that it all began, and ever since, the snowball began rolling. 20,000 registered players in less than a month. Thousands turned into millions, and today, the game has 91 million monthly players, which sealed this game's #1 position on the best-selling games of all time, being ahead of such names as Mario Kart, Grand Theft Auto 5, or Tetris. What began as a simple sandbox game today has become bigger than 17 Swedish populations put together. Problems ensued. Every little change echoed through the community of millions, many of whom were often critical of the game's new developments. The most famous case is from 2014, when Notch announced charging real-world cash for in-game currency is not going to be allowed anymore. If the stuff you sell affects gameplay, we're not cool with it. Many people agreed this was the right thing, many did not. The multi-layered chaos brought Notch to a turning point, and it resulted in the now iconic tweet on June 17, 2014. Anyone want to buy my share of Mojang so I can move on with my life? Getting hate trying to do the right thing is not my gig. Some people thought this was a joke. Microsoft didn't. $2.5 billion was the price that Notch was offered, and he agreed. Finally, Notch was free from responsibilities and hate, and rich. Very, very rich. He bought an extremely luxurious villa in Beverly Hills for $70 million. This villa was sought after by Jay-Z and Beyonce, yet Notch outbid them, because he could. Partying with celebrities at private parties, beaches, and casinos ensued. Once, Notch notoriously spent $150,000 on a single night out in Las Vegas. Yet, something was missing. Isolation, loneliness, and rumors of depression started spreading as Notch started tweeting things like, hanging out in Ibiza with a bunch of friends and partying with famous people, able to do whatever I want, and I've never felt more isolated. People got concerned. Notch felt the need to assure people that everything's under control. For what it's worth, while there are articles about my depression because I had a bad day invented in a trend I saw, I'm sitting here having a nice day. Yet these tweets were not the only ones that got people talking. Notch has a notorious reputation for being a big mouth on Twitter, and this online persona of his got him into a lot of trouble. Sexist, transphobic, homophobic, racist, these and many other labels were often used to describe his public statements. Are they deserved? Was he abusing freedom of speech or simply stating his mind? Yet what gets on the internet stays there forever, and these tweets surely were not to be forgotten. That's why on May 17th, 2019, something happened. Minecraft was celebrating its 10th anniversary, and Notch was not there. Of course, he had sold the game. He distanced himself from Minecraft, yet he was not even invited. Why? Microsoft representatives explained, his comments and opinions do not reflect those of Microsoft or Mojang and are not representative of Minecraft, and that's it. His tweets, his statements, and his controversies got him banned from celebrating 10 years of changing the entire internet culture. Could one say that Notch was canceled? That he's a textbook example of how the cancel culture works? Was the line crossed? There's one more symbolic detail to this story. Where did this special anniversary event take place? Stockholm, Notch's hometown. Notch hasn't directly commented on this situation. He found his own way. After all, he changed the world, united millions by creating a platform which not only unleashed people's imagination, but was even applied to help kids with autism. And yet, after achieving all of this, he experienced hate, isolation, and one could argue, betrayal. Is he a culprit or a hero? No matter what the future brings, one thing is obvious. The world is never going to be the same.